Just been for my run and having my beetroot juice. It tastes worse than it looks. I think it's the one I made yesterday or the day before, one of those days. Just a quick video today. I just eating my lunch, so hope I can still talk and eat a bit of lunch at the same time. Keep it short, no, not going to ramble on too long today, hopefully. This is my usual falafel I make. I do make other things sometimes, falafel, but that's another video. What I want to get on today is, I noticed a new, I want to talk about, I really enjoyed the run today. I just did easy pace run today. Usually I don't run on the Tuesday, but because it's next month, the 30th of next month is the half marathon Wellington around Wellington. I just want to board this month. I haven't got any strict written out plan, probably should have, but I haven't got any strict written out plan, but this month I'm going to try and just build up the Ks. What I've researched is, you've got to build up the Ks to about 100 Ks or at least 110 Ks for to do a decent marathon or half marathon. So I'm building up the Ks. Hopefully by the end of this month, July, we'll be doing like 110, 120 Ks. The most Ks I've ever done in the last training block would have been building up towards half marathon, Auckland half marathon. About 4 weeks to go. I was doing the block, I did 4 weeks in a row, back-to-back weeks of 100k weeks, 100k weeks, first week, second week, third week and fourth week. It's pretty hard, but yeah, so I'm going to do sort of similar. And August, so it's 30th of August is half marathon, so August to probably cut the mileage back a bit and maybe try and do, I don't know, some hill repeats and or a bit of try and do a bit of intervals if I can get into it. But what I was just going to say is there's a new feature on Strava. They updated Strava just a while ago, and so for 2 years it's been free. I just had the free version of Strava, but then they couldn't get back into Strava, so you have to pay $95, I think it was, 3 months time, or $95 a year, don't know exactly what it is, but yeah, you've got to pay anyway. The features are good. I think if I kept the free version, it was just really like, couldn't even use Strava at that stage. But what feature I wanted to talk about was the heart rate feature. Because today I really enjoyed the run. I just forgot the time, didn't even look at the watch. And what I'm learning lately is just knowing what heart zones to run in. So yesterday I did a tempo run, and I'll check it out on here. I just want to show you a bit of, I'm not that much into the tech side of things, but it is interesting. And I'm sort of learning these days how to run in different heart zones just by feel, and I've got it pretty much right by looking back at the data on Strava for heart zones. So I'll put on here my heart zone that I was in for today. I haven't looked at it yet, but it should be in just aerobic or moderate zone 1 or 2. So yesterday it was a tempo run, and it should have been in more zone 2 and 3. But when I go back to some of I just go back. It's interesting because I want to go back to some of the runs that I did do in the past. And I've got on here, I'll have a look it up. I'll look it up on here. One I've got on here is when I did my, one of the hardest efforts I did for the up the trigger and around for the loop, the top loop. I thought I'd try my best, see if I could get on the leaderboard, and I got third on the leaderboard overall and first in my age group. So that was awesome. But what I found interesting is the effort put in. Was that run I just pretty much just spewed my guts out. I was just going so hard out. But to look at the heart zones is interesting. So here's the heart zone here for that the leaderboard attempt that I did. up on the 15k run. That's that one there. And if I compare that to just my normal easy day runs for today, it is interesting, but I am learning how to just run in those zones, tempo run, threshold run, and easy pace run. And I really enjoyed the run today, just going on a easy pace run. And another thing I wanted to talk about was running gear, and also an earlier video back there I was talking about my nephew, Fabrizio and Isabella, who they play football, and I said I was going to update what they're up to. And I want to get, they both work at physical jobs, so they don't have to really train that much, because Isabel works at a job, a really awesome commercial garden place down here, where they're just one of the best places in Levin, I think, of that for growing all kinds of flowers and vegetables and commercial for contractors, landscaping. But what I want to do is get some footage of Isabel's one of her soccer games, or football games coming up, because she had a game last week but I couldn't be there. Was doing something else, but what I heard was a really good game, hard game, right to the last seconds of the game. Was an excellent game, and I want to try and get Fabrizio, because Fabrizio's keeping his running going, and he's got some football games coming up, and so I'll try and get that on here. And I said to my niece the other day, how many pairs of those stretchy pants you've got? She's about 10. About 10. Yeah. Well, I've got one pair, and I treasure that one pair I got because I didn't have to pay for them. Stretchy pants from Essex. But, nah, I didn't steal them. I won them. I won those stretchy pants. And that was from last year's, came second in the half marathon in my age group, in the Auckland half marathon. And still can't believe it, still really, really high and happy that I got that on that run. 5,000 people in that race, Auckland half marathon. It was an amazing day, and I would have been totally happy, satisfied with anywhere in the top 10 in my age group, but just to get that second in my age group and win those prizes, happy, more than happy. So it does motivate you along, and it's just it's an accomplishment. So and so that was. But what I wanted to get on was those gears, those stretchy pants that you wear. Essex have been so handy, because last winter I can remember running up these trees in the frosty mornings, and I could literally feel my knees. So they came in a perfect timing. I could literally feel my knees with the frost and the blooming ice more or less seizing up. When you get over to the bush, Makahika, it actually gets a couple of degrees colder. In the dark, there's no sun gets to that side of the bush, it's just cold. And so these last months I've been wearing these Essex stretchy pants, or tights I think you call them. I've been wearing those, and it's just I didn't know they were so good. I wish I knew about those sort of things earlier. I have been wearing the skins for half tight down on your bottom of your calves, because I was wearing those. But anyway, that's just a little bit about gears, winter gears. The iPhone storage filled up and completely cut off my filming. But what else I want to say? Oh yeah, that photo in the beginning was at the photo in the beginning. It was my fifth form class rugby. It was a bit of a story behind that. That was my class, and I remember, because I also played rugby for the school in third grade rugby, but it was about 2 days to go when my mate came and he said, oh, we've got a class game, and it's who can do the best class out of the fifth form. And all I remember is the Mormons were always into their sport and their fitness, and they were training up and down the field, good. But we got our little team together with that photo there,